When dealing with an actual narcissistic individual, it's all about recognizing their patterns of behavior. It isn't just a one-off because someone's stressed or depressed or overworked. It isn't just a random act. It's a pattern of behavior. It's who they are as a person. And with a narcissist, they come on strong to idolize you with all their confidence and charismatic charm and flattery and insincere praise. And they show that kindness and compassion, and they just can't do enough for you. And then when they've got you where they want you, they begin to devalue you and make you feel like you're worth less than you actually are. If they feel like they're going to lose that control over you, they will offer that intermittent reinforcement to pull you back into their games. And then they will discard you when they feel like they haven't got a need for you. They've usually found somebody to replace you with first so that they can still gain that supply. And then they will smear your name and hoover you when they believe that they need something from you again. And when it comes to the narcissist discard, it's usually temporary based on the narcissist and the situation. A narcissist can discard you in a manner where they up and leave and move on to somebody new. A narcissistic parent can discard you where they just begin to focus on your sibling. A narcissistic partner can discard you in the home. They can withhold all forms of communication from you and then focus on your children all of a sudden and accuse you of being mardy and grumpy and the issue. And they can keep this up for weeks or months at a time. It's a very uncomfortable atmosphere to be in, and you're ruminating about what you've done wrong. Or they can do it the other way around, where they ignore their children and they shower their new supply with new partner with lots of attention. There's lots of different ways that a narcissistic person will discard you. One of the first of these is that ignoring you and just falling silent on you, refusing to communicate with you. And then when they need something from you, they start talking to you like nothing ever happened. They can discard you by ghosting you, disappearing on you, no idea where they are. You can be panicking and concerned, and you can be messaging them and not getting a response, and they'll be sat with their new supplier saying, "See, told you they were obsessed with me, they just won't leave me alone." You can get in touch with their friends and family just trying to find out whether they're okay, and they can tell their friends and family that you're the issue, that it's over, but you won't accept it. They will discard you by blaming and shaming you, discarding your reality as such by making out that everything that goes wrong is your fault and never their own. Not all narcissistic individuals cheat. However, those who do will discard you by committing that infidelity and cheating on you and finding somebody new. They will discard you by they discard your opinions by mocking them, by humiliating you, by trying to make you feel ashamed of your thoughts and your values and your beliefs. They're discarding your opinions. They can discard you by belittling you, devaluing who you are as a person. They can discard you by suddenly withholding that attention, affection and support when it no longer suits them, when they believe they don't have a need for you. A narcissistic individual can discard you by threatening to leave. And they do it in a way where you feel like you can't cope without them. They'll claim that you'll be nothing without them, or who's going to do this for you. So you almost feel intimidated and feel like you need to toe the line and you need to walk on eggshells around them to please them. Or they can discard you by upping and leaving and telling you why they're leaving, but they do it in a way where they blame and shame you and accuse you of being useless and not being there for them. So you feel like you're the issue. And they can discard you by simply moving straight in with somebody new. Might be someone next door to you, might be a relative, someone who lives round the corner, someone where the narcissist can still keep an eye on you, but can enjoy gaining the attention and the validation and the supply with somebody new. Narcissistic individuals, when you have a different opinion to them, when they ask you for a favour and you've got plans with your family, so you just turn around and say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that tonight, I can come and help you tomorrow. They get offended by things like this. It causes that narcissistic injury because you're not putting them first and foremost in everything that you do. So they get offended and they find a way to discard you. They might just simply not talk to you for 3 months, a year. Then when they want you, they come back like nothing happened. If a family member tries to point out how they've hurt somebody in some way, how their behaviour is inappropriate in some way, they will often then discard that family member. It's who they are as a person. Now, if people don't dare to question the narcissist, if people don't step out of line, the narcissist has no reason to discard that person. They only discard those who are making, to the narcissist, making life difficult for them, who could potentially expose them. Which is why a narcissist will turn around and claim, why do you have to make everything so difficult? They will happily create an argument just so they can discard you, just so they can fall silence on you, just so they can go and impress a stranger. Even though they cause the argument, they'll accuse you of being the one who always causes the arguments. They'll claim, see, this is why I didn't want to argue with you, as they disappear on you and discard you. And they can disappear on you for a couple of days. They're happy with their new supply gaining the attention, while you're left miserable trying to figure out what you did wrong. When it comes to a narcissist, it's who they are. It's nothing to do with who you are as a person. It's who they are as a person, and they follow that pattern of behaviour. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. They'll be in the description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.